Hey guys, it's Carla from the Paper Trail. Thank you for being here. Today I'm going to show you how to change the look of a candle to go with your decor or to go with the season. And we're going to do this with paper. So this is just scrapbook paper, one-sided scrapbook paper. And so the first thing I'm doing is measure, and this is not a real candle, it's a battery-operated candle, so I don't think you would want to use paper with a real candle, so keep that in mind. So I've cut all my strips to fit around my candle, and now I'm just going to decorate each one. And you could, I'm doing like 3 different styles, I guess. This first one is kind of vintage, and I'll be doing a Christmassy one, and then kind of a blingy one. So maybe something for everybody, but you could decorate these however you want. Look through your scrapbook paper and see what you've got. And this is a very simple technique, and you could really get creative with it and make it as detailed as you wanted or as simple as you wanted. So now I'm making rosettes for this one, and you've probably seen rosettes being made before, either with fabric or paper, or I'm using lace. But you just kind of twist it around and glue it here and there, and twist some more in another direction or whatever. There's really no exact way to do this, but they really turn out to be good little embellishments to glue onto things. So I'm going to make 3 of those for this candle, or for this candle sleeve. And right there I'm just cutting it off at the end and gluing it to the back. So I've got those 3 made, and I'm distressing it, which you wouldn't have to do, but I do like that look. So I'm just distressing the top and bottom edges. Now I'm distressing the back as well because, especially at the top of the candle, you're going to be able to see the inside edge of that, of the back of that paper. So right now I want to make sure I get the top edge, so I'm just lightly rubbing over that to kind of distress what that little edge that's going to show above the candle. And then I decided to distress my rosettes a little bit. That kind of adds to the vintage look. If you're not doing vintage, then you may not want to do all this distressing. So when I glued my lace on, I left this little edge here so that I could overlap it and glue it together. So before you add any kind of border or trim or anything, just keep that in mind. And now I'm going to glue my rosettes down that seam. So this will cover where my paper came together. This is a really simple and easy way to dress up a candle, and make it go with anything, with any season, with any decor, because you can tailor it to whatever look you want. So that sleeve is finished. You just slip it down over the candle and turn it on. So now for the next one, and I'm going to go ahead and start on this one and then let it dry, because I'm going to be putting glitter on this one, so I need it to be dry to work with. So all I'm doing right now is putting a glue and water mixture, brushing it on, and I want to make sure I get it everywhere because I want my glitter to be all over the paper. So then I'm just going to sprinkle it with glitter. I'm using iridescent glitter. You could use silver or whatever color you choose. So obviously this is a seasonal candle sleeve. So I'm going to let that dry, and I'll work on my other sleeve while that's drying before I add anything else to it. And now I'm just saving my glitter. All right, so for this sleeve, I've just chosen some, it's kind of a metal look. It's actually plastic ribbon, but it looks like metal, and it's got a lot of bling to it. So if you like this style, then I mean, it's not really my kind of style. I'm more into the vintage, but some people like this, so I'm just trying to give you different ideas. And again, I wanted to stress the edges. And then I've left that little space there for overlapping. And you can see how easy it is to just switch out the sleeves whenever you want. So now I've torn some strips of fabric and cut some of that trim, some pieces of that trim, to make kind of a shabby bow right here where the seam is, where the paper comes together. All right, now the glittery one is dry, so now I'm going to add some trim to it. Again, I don't want to go all the way to the edge because I need to overlap it. So I'm going to glue this all the way across. Glue the seam together. And then there's a little space there where it looks like there's a tassel missing, where I brought the seam together. So I'm going to glue another little tassel there that I cut off. All right, now I'm going to show you a close-up of each one with the candle on. And like I said, this is it's a very simple project, but maybe very useful because you can switch things out with seasons and stuff. So thank you so much for watching, and God bless you.